Have you seen the line in Saudi Arabia? Do you know what that is?
Yes.
We think we know what money is. This is where the money is.
So what this is some mega city that's many miles long that they're building that's all completely integrated.
Nowhere.
One building. No roads, cars, or emissions. It will run on 100% renewable energy and 95% of the land will be preserved for nature. That might be amazing to visit.
There's a whole city, couple of thousand workers living out there in these little air-conditioned cubicles.
That's insane. That's so Star Wars.
They're building that.
Bro, this literally is science fiction.
Have you seen the line? Have you seen the line? Have you seen the line in Saudi Arabia? Do you know what that is?
Yes.
We think we know what money is. This is where the money is.
So what this is.
Have you seen the line? Have you seen the line?
This is how to get in shape fast.
This is your body. These balloons represent your internal organs, and these marshmallows represent visceral.
Countless governments and companies have taken a stab at building a city of the future. There's Songdo in South Korea, the Alphabet-funded Quayside project in Toronto, which was abandoned in May of last year, and both Singapore and Barcelona have tried to modernize with smart sensors. In January of 2021, Saudi Arabia announced plans for its own futuristic city called The Line. Instead of communities sprawling outward from a central location, they would be built vertically and arranged, well, in a line, hence the name. Even though the vision for the city stretches 170 kilometers, it would do away with cars entirely and instead be connected by high-speed rail that would travel the entire length in just 20 minutes. And each individual community would be largely self-contained so that almost anything you could need, be it a school, a doctor, or a quick meal, would be only a 5-minute walk away. The government says the line will run on 100% clean energy and make extensive use of sensors and AI to manage the city's services. And all of this is supposed to be nestled in the pristine natural landscape of the Tabuk province with minimal impact on the environment. Now the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has revealed grandiose renders of what the city will look like to match the grandiose plans. The line is envisioned as a giant glass and mirrored wall, 170 kilometers long, 200 meters wide, and 500 meters tall. That's taller than the Empire State Building. It would have greenery stretching along the top, an open-air ventilation system to help maintain an ideal climate year-round, and it would house up to 9 million people. Now, the line is just one part of Saudi Arabia's controversial $500 billion NEOM megacity project.
Alright, can I right there, brothers can, look that up on their own time, Saudi Arabia megacity project, or, NEOM. And this is the word that I really want to get into.
One, the so-called...
Or just highlight, because this is a new world order agenda. Matter of fact, Salakia, before going further, all praise glory and honor be to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, Kalalam La, Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, Yahweh Bashim Yoshai. And Yahweh is a true name for the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is a true name for the Son of the Heavenly Father. Double honors to our apostles of James Green Stone. Salutations to you, acting pushing this truth without sincerity. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, Estonians are the real Israelites. We are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. So yeah, the topic at hand is NEOM, and what it really means, because this is a new world order agenda. This is part of the new world order, and where they're building it is right in the hotbed. Of where World War III will be actually World War III is ruined. That's going to be the center, a major hotspot, I should say, in World War III, when, the world's, the nations are at war, third war, as prophesied in Revelation, I think it's the 11th chapter, all right, the third war. Scripture tells about 3 wars. which the wars represent destruction. 3 great destruction that took place. 2 great destruction that actually took place already, and the future one to come. So according to the word NEOM, then the word NEOM, is a portmanteau of 2 words that symbolize the visionary goals of the NEOM project. Then now the first 3 letters from the ancient Greek prefix neo, which means new. All right, and the M is for mustaqbal, right? Come from Arabic word mustaqbal, which means future. So it means new future. That's what NEOM is, means new future. All right, and when you look at where they want to build it, let me go on the Wikipedia image. All right, basically it's closer to the Red Sea, but it's in that Saudi Arabian. It's in Saudi Arabia, and as I mentioned, Saudi Arabia is gonna be gonna be a major hotbed according to the prophecy of Joel 2 and 20, right? Now Joel 2 and 20, let's read. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, which is America. All right, America is the northern army, and this is what's gonna happen to America. The Most High is the one dragging them down there into the Middle East, right, for battle, right, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate. Now, when you start this in this Saudi Arabian region of where they build in NEOM, the line, it's a desert. It's a deserted or a desert. All right, it's a desert area in Saudi Arabia. When you look it up, they show you, right, that it's basically they're building a city called the line out there in the desert area. Right, in a desert area, So NEOM, as I mentioned, is new future, right? Which it's new order, new age. That's the new world order, that part of the new world order agenda. They say they want to accomplish this by 2030, which go under what you call the Vision 2030 of the UN, right? And falls under the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which one of them is sustainable housing. All right, and so they show you what it consists of, and be very mindful that if this city were to be accomplished, they say it will be actually monitored and run by AI. So AI governance, AI will be will be programmed to govern this city, and definitely that people gonna be chipped to be a part of that city. All right, and governed by AI. But nevertheless, the precept, going further into the precept, he said he might drive him into a land barren and desolate. So the army of the United States and the NATO will be gathered together down there in the Middle East for battle. We're gonna get that with his face towards right, with his face towards the EC, all right, which is the Persian Gulf. Let me go back to this one to show you something. So right here, so I don't know if you can see the mouse or the cursor. This is the Persian Gulf, all right. So, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate with his face toward the EC, right? So that's where we'll be facing. Saudi Arabia is basically also an ally of America, all right. It is faced towards the EC, which is what the Persian Gulf, and is in the path towards the utmost sea, which is the Red Sea. So we show you, go on the map, right? You see the Red Sea, Persian Gulf, right? This is the Persian Gulf. See? And you know the Euphrates is also part of that. All right, but all of this region from even from over here in Iran, and the whole of this region, all right, the land that is barren and desolate, all right. Apostle mentioned a operation that took place some, I forgot the year, but it was called Operation Desert Storm, which took place in the region of Saudi Arabia. Let me see if we can Google that quickly. Operation Desert Storm. Operation. Alright, see, come up there. Operation Desert Storm. Let's. Operation Desert Storm was a military operation led by the United States to liberate Kuwait from Iraq. The operation was part of a multinational coalition effort to stop Iraq invasion and Kuwait war. Right. The Gulf War, Operation Desert Shield, was the U.S. operational name for the U.S. built-up forces and Saudi Arabia's defense from 2nd August 1990 to 16th of January 1991. Right, well, you see, so it took place so in that region, in that deserted area. But to go back to the precept, all right, which is faced towards the East Sea, which is the Persian Gulf, right, and you can also include the Euphrates, all right, and it's in the part towards the utmost sea, which is the Red Sea, and this thing shall come up because there will be a lot of bodies dropping when the war kicks off, man, and his ill savor shall come up because he have done great things. So the punishment of Esau and the other nations, all right, will be greatly done in that era where they're building this mega city. So they're building, but the most are going to throw it down if they were to accomplish this, or if they are to accomplish it, because World War III is coming. All right, so your new future and your new order, which that is actually on their dollar bill, new order of the age, the US dollar bill. And bear in mind, man, that a lot of those oligarchs in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, a lot of those, you know, we call it now elite. They are Edomites. You know what I mean? Esau is actually running the earth. The scripture said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, he's the one ruling the earth at this very moment that we as we speak, man. So this is Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. All right, when the Most High are going to change all our condition of how people are living. All right, take them out of slavery. All right, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And I will gather all nations. So of them, in saving people, right? He will gather all nations. You save him like, you seal him like, and he will gather all nations, from the Japan to the Chinese to the Russians, which are Edomites. All right, and their allies, US, which are run by Edomites and their allies. You know what I mean? All nations, NATO, all of them will be gathered over there for that final battle, the Battle of Armageddon. Which Armageddon mean what? Mountain of troops, from the Hebrew word Armageddon. And I will plead with them there. Let me read it again. And I will gather all nations, not some, all nations. All right, will be gathered down there in the Middle East, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which Jehoshaphat mean Yahweh judgment, Yahweh judge. All right, Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh judge, and I will plead with them there for my people, my heritage Israel. All right. So though they're building, they won't be able to inherit that, man. They won't be able to actually live. If they were to accomplish that, they said they want to they want it to accommodate up to 9 million people, or over 9 million people. See, but that's what the elites do, right? They plan, all right, And there's a lot of controversy behind this, man. But the point is, right, you will build, but there will be, if you're building in a war zone, yeah, which is gonna be terrifying for anybody in that land. At the time when World War III kicks off. Where was that? Right? And I would plead with them, therefore, my people, my heritage, Israel, which are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. The Most High is gathering all these nations over there to punish them for what they do to you, whom they have scattered among the nations, which we are scattered, according to the prophecy, all right, and parted my land. They divided and put on a little piece of land on the map, say this is Israel. Well, land bigger than that, man. All right, our land is from the River Nile. We can see it on this. I think now we see the river then still. But from the River Nile to the River Euphrates. To the River Euphrates, man. So it's bigger than what them show you. All right, way bigger. Our land is way bigger than what them show you on the map. All right, so that's what we're gonna happen. And guess what? We're gonna possess Edom. All right, Edom. We're gonna take Edom as a possession. So our land is gonna stretch far beyond what they show you on the map. Our land is way bigger than that, and it's gonna be bigger. All right, when we take the land of Edom in possession. Now, let me finish that. Yeah, so we can end it there. Then I'll say the word neo or NEOM mean new future. Alright, but the Most High is gonna crash all of their plans, man. Right? Their new world order plans. As I said, that's just part of it. Now Bible. Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Their enterprise is that new world order. Alright? So the Most High is gonna destroy their enterprise. Alright? They won't be able to accomplish that new world order, which they're planning on getting rid of Jake, the Most High people. Alright? So they have no plans to include Jake in the new world order. Alright. Now Micah 2:1. Alright, we can end it right there because Cam. Micah 2:1, want to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon your beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Alright? And they covet fees and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, every man, alright, and his heritage. Alright, that's Esau. Alright, you know that is elites. But hopefully this lesson was edifying. Hopefully, like what I would say, Shalom.